to announce the keynote speaker for this conference, Shri Ajit Doval IPS, Honorable National Security Advisor of India. He is a member of the Kerala IPS fraternity, and that is all the more reason that we are honored to have such a checkered officer for this edition of Cocoon. Words will not be enough to describe Shri Ajit Kumar Doval and his outstanding career and services as a police officer, the country's top spy, undercover operative, operations head against insurgency, the chief negotiator in numerous hijacking cases, the intelligence chief of the country, master strategist, law and order specialist, national security advisor, and a host of other roles. He is truly an inspiration to the generation next, not only in this country, but around the globe. Cocoon has actually reached its pinnacle today as we have Shri Ajit Kumar Doval, Honorable National Security Advisor, to deliver the keynote address. On behalf of Kerala Police and Cocoon, I invite Shri Ajit Doval sir to deliver the keynote address.
Ladies and gentlemen, my very warm greetings to you. Friends, I feel privileged to be asked to address the 13th edition of COCON, an important and prestigious international forum to deliberate on hacking and information security. My profound gratitude to the chairman and organizing committee of the forum. It is a unique platform where technical experts, practitioners, and professionals, representatives of private sector and the government all sit together to discuss, debate, ideate, and develop fresh perspectives in the field of hacking and information security. It is also a noteworthy example worth emulating, where eminent persons from different persuasions sit together to evolve new approaches to find common solutions to complex multidisciplinary problems. I must particularly compliment the Government of Kerala and Kerala Police for their initiative and effort. More of such cooperation will be needed in other areas of our national life, as country can ill afford to be working in tight silos. Ladies and gentlemen, the world is passing through a traumatizing experience of COVID-19. Besides its medical and health dimensions that presents formidable challenges, it will profoundly impact our economy, mode and system of governance, management of our industry and business, education, international landscape, and information technology. We all have to brace ourselves to cope with the emerging realities, the realities as they exist and not what we wish them to be. Let me first talk about the change in the work environment that has been brought about by the pandemic. Work from home is becoming a new normal as dependence on virtual platforms has risen steeply. There is a greater dependence on digital payment platforms due to reduced cash handling. Greater data sharing is happening online and presence on social media has also increased. In India, the progress we made through digital and e-governance helped us to ensure that we could carry out business of the government, economic activity, and social interactions. However, while we were able to manage our affairs to a certain extent, the malicious actors also found in it a new opportunity. We have witnessed an increase of 500% in cyber crimes due to limited awareness and poor cyber hygiene. Financial frauds have seen an exponential increase due to greater dependence on digital payment platforms. The large number of hurried, insecurely developed applications were launched, increasing the vulnerability landscape. The adversaries attempted to exploit the crisis situation through various misinformation, fake news, and social media campaigns. For our adversaries, the huge cyber data floating in the cyberspace is a goldmine for extracting information that can undermine privacy of our citizens, as also add to the vulnerability of protected information of the government. It also adds to the vulnerability of the data concerning our critical infrastructure. It can also undermine our economic and business practices by employing illegal and unethical means. Phishing campaigns through COVID-19 related themes targeting government, defense, and critical infrastructure surged during this period. Malicious domains and websites to the tune of over 5,000 were registered in a short span of time. We witnessed attacks on the accounts of Indian government officials and websites using spear phishing as a vector and COVID-19 themes. Various advanced persistent threat groups became more active, targeting our critical infrastructures. Just to give some examples, a number of fraudulent UPI IDs and web portals were created. Within a few hours of announcement by our Honorable Prime Minister, our PM Cares Fund, several fake Arogya Setu applications also popped up exploiting people's data. Our cyber security agencies took a number of initiatives and are regularly issuing alerts, advisories, and guidelines. Cyber threat intelligence is being synergized proactively, and protective measures are being undertaken to ensure protection of our critical information infrastructure. A number of conferences and webinars are being organized to create a broad spectrum awareness that will help counter these new age threats. Friends, during the lockdown period, management of security operations centers and IT administration at all levels was also a challenge. It needed out-of-the-box solution in terms of new architecture and secure remote operation techniques. Lack of indigenous products and solutions, for example, lack of collaborative platforms, video conferencing, data sharing facilities, social media platforms, etc., has adversely affected our self-reliance and overall security posture. Due to lockdown, audit and risk assessments could not be conducted at a requisite scale, thus reducing the protection posture of critical information infrastructure. Lack of chief information security officers are exacerbating the situation with absence of cyber security leadership in respective organizations. On this August platform, I want to emphasize on self-reliance in cyber security in consonance with our Honorable Prime Minister's clarion call for Atmanirbhar Bharat. There is no dearth of talent in our country. Our IT and ITE's market share is 55% globally. The same needs to be extended to cyber security sector, which is emerging as one of the very promising international market. This is where our startups must come up with solutions which are based on the requirements of the Indian market and extend it to the globe. We must train hard, obtain certifications, and build capacities so that all critical cyber assets are manned by the skilled professionals. Your research and development assignments must result in intellectual property creation, development of indigenous products and solutions which can compete globally. We as citizens of India should take a pledge to be cyber aware, maintain our cyber hygiene, secure our personal gadgets, report cyber crimes, and have responsible behavior in cyberspace. People in business have a very special responsibility to ensure business continuity, protect our cyber assets, undertake social responsibilities, protect both the business and the customer data and report breaches, if any. As a government, we are already striving hard to protect our cyberspace. In this endeavor, we are coming up with the National Cyber Security Strategy 2020, which envisions a safe, secure, trusted, resilient, and vibrant cyberspace for India's prosperity. The strategy has focused on all areas of cybersecurity through its three pillars: secure, strengthen, and synergize, and its foundational ecosystem, thus ensuring contributions from all the citizens, the businessmen, and the government. Once the strategy is released, it is expected from this August, it is expected from this August audience to be ambassadors for this strategy and carry out the respective tasks outlined in the document with due diligence in your respective domains, thereby contributing to make our country a cyber secure nation. In the end, friends, I would like to compliment the organizers of this great event, and I'm confident that the deliberations will lead to new initiatives, generation of innovative ideas, and improved synergy in our working. Thank you very much for giving me this opportunity. Thank you and goodbye to you.